What are we doing, Dan? We're answering some questions on the HYTE X50 Air. So since the HYTE X50 Air is pretty much entirely mesh on all sides, a lot of people wanted to see what the RGB looks like with the lights off, so let's look at it. So I've got the RGB brightness set very low and I've got it set to true white, and all of my studio lights are currently off. And here is what the PC looks like. And then when you look from certain angles, you can hardly see the inside of the build, but then once you go from the side, you can fully see it. So the next comment I got was about dust buildup. A lot of people think this is going to be an absolute dust magnet, but if we take a look at the holes on the side, they are very, very small. So I think it's going to be hard for dust to actually get into the system. And there is a magnetic dust filter on the bottom where dust buildup would obviously be the greatest. So there is a filter down there you can take off and remove. And then if we take a look at the build, fan positioning and airflow is going to be a huge factor in how much dust builds up in the system. So I've tried a bunch of different layouts, but I've finally settled on front intake. We've got reverse blade intake on the bottom and also the side. So we have 9 intake fans in total. And then I've got an exhaust fan on the rear. And then the power supply fan also faces downward. So we technically have 2 exhaust fans. And positive pressure is going to make it very hard for dust to get into your system. And I've tried a bunch of different fan layouts and temperatures in pretty much every single scenario were absolutely fantastic. So I also got a lot of comments about the different colors for the X50. So the X50 Air, which has a mesh side panel, is available in white and in black. And then the non-Air version has a glass side panel and it's available in 6 different colors. And I saw a lot of comments about mismatched color fans, but HYTE actually makes the FA12 fans in every single colorway for the Air and the non-Air. So these are the snow white fans, and you can see they match the case very well, but they pretty much make the FA12 in every single color available, and they match extremely well to the case. The only downside being is they are non-RGB, which for this case, I don't think is really a bad thing. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.